What was the Leviathan? In this video, we're going to first look at what the Bible says about the Leviathan, and then secondly, we will discuss 4 potential ideas of what the animal, the Leviathan, might have been. In Job 41, God challenges Job by getting him to consider his inability to control the terrifying Leviathan. It says in Job 40, verse 1, "Can you draw out Leviathan with a fish hook or press down his tongue with a cord?" God reminds Job that if he's even thinking of capturing Leviathan with harpoons or fishing spears, then he needs to consider the battle that will take place. The Bible presents Leviathan as a real and terrifying creature. We know the Leviathan was not just a mythical creature because God is telling Job that he cannot overtake this animal. So Job knew this animal. And we know the Leviathan was not mythical because the book of Job's very detailed descriptions of the Leviathan. The Leviathan cannot be captured by a fishhook. Job 41:1, the weapons are ineffective against it. Job 41:7, no human can tame him. 41:8, his body is impenetrable. 41:13 through 17, his teeth are sharp. 41:14, his back is made of a row of shields that are so closely joined together that nothing can penetrate his skin. Job 41:15 through 17, he is exceptionally strong. 41:22, when he rises up, the mighty are afraid. 41:25, not a single weapon can harm him. 41:26, when he moves along the banks of the river, he leaves his mark in the mud. 41:30, no creatures on earth are like him. 41:33, he belongs to the world of real-life creatures as he is king over all of them. 41:34, and he breathes out fire. 41:18 through 21. Some scholars speculate that the Leviathan was a crocodile who roamed the banks of the river Nile in Egypt. But there are several reasons why the crocodile identification does not work. Humans can control crocodiles, but no human can control the Leviathan. Crocodiles do not breathe fire. Weapons can pierce crocodiles, but no weapon can pierce the Leviathan. Water does not boil when crocodiles swim through the sea, and they do not leave a white trail behind them. Egyptian paintings attest to crocodiles being hunted in the ancient Near East. So, because of those reasons and how Job describes the Leviathan, we know that it was most likely not just a crocodile. Some think that the Leviathan in the Bible simply represents an evil spiritual force. Some passages that mention the Leviathan do use him as an embodiment of evil. It's mentioned that way in Psalm 74:14 and Isaiah 27:1. But this is not how he is portrayed in Job 41. God is proud of Leviathan. He is not in opposition to him, as he is portrayed in a rather positive way as a creature beyond compare. Nothing in Job 41 indicates Leviathan is an evil spiritual force. Rather, the emphasis is on his power. There's a difference between being powerful and being evil. There is one main extinct creature that may identify the Leviathan. The Sarcophagus imperator, or super croc, seems to match many aspects of the physical features of the Leviathan. However, there are some problems with this identification also. It does not really fit the description of the Leviathan as a twisting sea serpent, and it has no known mechanism to breathe fire. The description of the Leviathan breathing fire in Job 41:18 through 21 causes scholars who accept the croc interpretation to argue that these verses are simply hyperbolic, but this is an unnecessary conclusion. Just because there's no creature alive today that can breathe fire does not mean that there never was a creature that's now maybe extinct who could actually do this. There is today the bombardier beetle that ejects a hot chemical spray that can burn you to defend itself against predators. So it is possible for an animal to also breathe out fire. Given that the description of the Leviathan, especially breathing fire out, does not fit with any known creature today or from fossil evidence, it may be that he is simply an extinct creature that we do not know about today, a sea serpent or a dragon that breathed fire. The only one who can bring down Leviathan is the one who made him. Therefore, God's judgment is that since no human being can subject Leviathan, surely then no person can ever be so mighty or exalted as to challenge successfully God's rule. While we cannot know for sure what extinct creature God is referring to, we know that Job 41 certainly describes Leviathan as a real creature that only the God of creation could master. Be sure to comment below with any questions or comments you have and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future episodes.